Her hotel closed, bad reviews, and a whole lot of other stuff. But when it comes to Kathleen Kennedy, has Disney finally had enough? What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, hey, grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button, then ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all the social media. Okay, merch store still going. Got that new design. We're going to be doing something coming up very soon, so stay tuned. And we'll be doing something very exclusive again for the Stuttering Foundation. And also keep checking out those playlists, just builds the watching hours. And of course, check out those featured channels. Quick shout out. Yesterday, all day for the real Star Wars Day, my good friend Pops had an all-day long Star Wars marathon between pre-recorded interviews, live streams, the whole nine. Just an amazing job he did. Go check out his channel. I'm going to leave a link to that down below in the description. Pops, you're amazing. Okay. Kathleen Kennedy. Up until 2012, she has been associated with some of the greatest films of all time. She has been linked to names like Zemeckis, Lucas, Spielberg. However, in 2012, she was then elevated from just a producer to the president of Lucasfilm Studios when Disney acquired Lucasfilm from George Lucas. However, since 2012, let's just say the shine has come off just a wee bit, which the much maligned Force is female narrative, which fueled a failed sequel trilogy in where each film lost progressively less than the other, and the third installment made less than half of the first installment. Outside of the first two seasons of The Mandalorian, she has overseen pretty much a host of Disney Plus shows that have had low viewership and just negative reviews up and down. It's also widely known that Kathleen Kennedy has announced many projects that don't come to fruition, even to the point to where Disney themselves had to tell her, stop announcing stuff. You have a track record. And now also known that she has fired more directors than have completed projects. I'm going to leave that information in the description as well. That was provided to me by Tom Connors of Midnight's Edge. Thank you, Tom. So, by all measurable metrics, Kathleen Kennedy should have been fired years ago. But yet she's still here. It's safe to say that there needs to be something massive to happen to at least get that conversation going on a real level. Well, cue last week. And make no mistake, Kathleen had a terrible, horrible, no good, very, very bad week. So we start off, we are in the south of France for the Cannes Film Festival, where the elite of the cinematic world have gathered to have historically have seen movies produced by the likes of Scorsese, Kubrick, Spielberg, and Kennedy? Yeah. Lucasfilm's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, God, that's a long name, made its public premiere. But we'll come back to that, because that 24-hour span was very, very bad for Kathleen. It started as Miss Kennedy was entering the theater. Unbeknownst to her, news dropped that the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, a product of her story group, was being shut down in late September. That alone is bad. Fast forward a few hours, as she's leaving the theater after the screening of Indiana Jones 5, news drops that Willow, a Disney Plus series from her studio, was being removed, along with others, removed from Disney Plus to be used as a tax write-off. Damn. Now, and then, there's more. In a surprising event, reviews from Indy 5 started hitting the press. And to say they were mixed is being nice. Apparently the embargo was lifted 5 weeks prior to the movie hitting theaters. And as it stands right now, it's got a Rotten Tomato score hovering around 50%, depending on which day. And that's just the critic score. If you go to the real critic score, it's even lower. Now, I find the timing of all these events very odd. For one, these two damaging reports within hours of each other, and the review embargo being lifted, like I said, 5 weeks prior to the Indiana Jones film being released into theaters. Well, Kathleen Kennedy would not allow this. This makes her look terrible. There's got to be someone higher up the food chain who would allow these news stories and announcements to be made and could lift an embargo on a film. Just so happens there was someone higher up the food chain, and they were with her at the Cannes Film Festival, an event that they had never attended before until that moment. That person was Robert Iger. Now, does this mean that Iger has sabotaging Kennedy and he was there to just kind of take the brunt of it so she wouldn't have to feel all these questions by herself? Who knows? I mean, my final thoughts on this, is she gone? I don't know. I just find this story very interesting. However, WDW Pro has a great rundown, and I'm going to leave a link to that in the description as well. Explains it a lot better than me, and he's got a lot more details and a lot more sources. But is this possible? I mean, we've been burned before numerous times. Mike Zero in the last year has fired Kennedy, 30 times? So, I have no idea. I'm just telling you this story, but I want to hear what you think. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And Sunday, I should be over with Potato Reverend talking about the Disney demise, going into part 3 of this. So it should be fun. Again, thanks for stopping by, folks. Quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. I will see you very soon. Have a great weekend, folks. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.